Meze mute bantu banjye, umunsi tugiye kuganira. We are going to talk about Julian. We are going to talk about Julian. Who is Julian? I'm going to talk details about her. So let's begin. Before beginning, make sure you hit a subscribe button so we can continue together. Julian, born with Julian Traveler. Her name. The name she refused during the birth is Julian Tavera, and Julian Tavera born on October 8, 1969 in California in the United States of America. So, Julian is an American entertainer who became one of the most recognized figures in the adult entertainment industry. So, she became the most famous person in the adult industry, in the entertainment. So she became an actor who played American adult movies. Over a career spanning more than 3 decades, she gained the reputation for longevity, professionalism, and popularity, earning the action into several industries of fame. So this female, Julia Ann, she became more famous in the different industries. So she became into the several industries of the fame. Over a career spanning more than 3 decades, she gained the reputation for longevity. So she passed more than 3 decades working. This career was spanned more than 3 decades, and for that, she gained the reputation for longevity, professionalism, and popularity. She was recognized by many people. To have a reputation is to be known by many people for your action, but increasingly. So she gained a reputation for longevity, professionalism, and popularity. She became popular with longer fans, and the activity she was done was very professional. So after that, she was started to be introduced in different industries of the fame. So then we are going to talk about the early life of this female, Julian Ann. So for that. So regarding the early life of Julian Ann, spent her childhood around animals and developed a strong love for horses. So this female actor, Julian Ann loved animals more. She's like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson also. Michael Jackson was a singer who loved the most animals, especially gorillas, snake, and saxophone. And sometimes Michael Jackson played with gorillas, giraffes, while while he was at home. So Michael Jackson also had a long time with animals. Some people can live with animals and train them so that animals can know how to speak. For example, in Rwanda there is there is animal called, it is like a gorilla, which is a chimpanzee, which is able to talk. So it is, if you want, you should go on YouTube and visit Keria, who is less than 10 years of age, and you can see that. So this girl, beautiful girl, Julian, spent her childhood around animals, summer animals, and regarding the living of those animals, they developed a strong love for horses. Also, she had hobbies, and now she's still alive, but also she has hobbies. She has new hobbies. She also enjoyed activities such as swimming and the piano lessons. So this girl knows how to play with piano, how to play piano, such as playing sound like playing sound do re mi fa so on piano, such as do do si do mi so mi so fa mi fa mi re mi fa mi si si mi fa mi fa mi fa fa mi si fa mi mi fa mi fa mi la fa si re mi mi fa mi si la fa mi re mi si la Do re mi fa sol la si do re mi so fa mi re do si la so do do re mi re do si la so. Also, this girl also enjoyed activities such as swimming. People can swim either in a pool or in the sea, the ocean, it depends. When she was about 12 years old, her family moved to Idyllwild, California, a mountain community. So she enjoyed activities such as swimming and piano lesson, and later attended school in Idyllwild in California. So she attended schools which was located in California in Idyllwild. So career beginnings. She started as a model and worked in entertainment-related roles before gaining attention. A part of their touring acting project of Janine Reindemanda. So she started a career, but before that, she has attention to meet with the journey Reindemanda. But instead of that, she started as a model and worked in entertainment-related roles. There are many entertainment-related roles. You can be a producer. You can be a producer of the film. You can be a singer. You can be a producer of the you can be a music producer. You can be a photographer. You can be a video editor so that you can edit videos. You can be you can be one playing instrument. Such as you can play guitar or you can play piano. It depends on your choice. Also, you can be the one to write scripts to be used in the movie. For example, the movie of Michael Jackson, which was released in 2026. Now the second part is being released. The footage of the second part of the Michael Jackson is being played. And it will be released in the early 2027 or in 2028. So we have the professional, this girl, beautiful girl, Julian, paid some of those after there is a professional career. Julian entered the adult film industry in the early 1990s and became widely known after her debut in Hidden Obsessions Over the years, she appeared in numerous productions and debuted a large fan base. Let us start with Julian Anne entered the adult film industry in the early 1990s. So this beautiful girl or woman entered the adult film in the early 1990s and became widely known in 1990s. So it means it is either in 1990 or 1991, 1992, 1993, 1994, 19 no, it is either 1990, 1991, 1992, 1993, 1994, 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999, in those years. So, and became widely known after her debut in Hidden Obsessions. So, there are some obsessions which were hidden, where this girl or Johnny or Julia Ann played the role. So there are some where I played the role, for example, and they were hidden. So it became widely known after her debut in Hidden Sessions. Over the past years, she appeared in numerous productions and built a large fan base. He was also a producer. A producer is one who, for example, if you're going to say a music producer is the founder, is the base of the songs. So he plays the note and make arrangement of those notes and introduce scales and echoes of those notes. So is the best. So the music producer and is the one who give the base of the song. So and the additions are of the mixer of the song. So let us take other example. Let us take other example. Let us say the music theory. The Christian songs, all Christian songs, or also Christian songs involving the four sounds, involving the four category of singers, known as those who with different note ranges, such as soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. For example, someone can have a normal vocal range which fits soprano, soprano, and it may include, for example, mi so so mi re do mi so so mi do re mi so mi re do la do re so mi re do. That is the vocal range for soprano. Or alto. Alto. So do si do mi re do si do re so. Or tenor. Do re do. Or bass. Do mi so mi fa mi re mi fa so do do re do so fa mi fa so la do. Of the bass vocal range. That is why the combination of both involve the same note, do re mi fa sol la si do, but the way they are the soprano is considered a soprano and the alto are the female songs, are the female notes. Bass and tenor are the male notes vocal range. So this guy was a producer. He was a producer of the film, so he invested money in the movie. For example, other person who invest and make a script for his film is Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee make scripts of his film and organize characters and the role for each, and also invest the money in his film, so he was a better producer. But the photographer is a part of that. So Julian entered the adult film industry in the 1990s and became widely known after her debut in other new sessions. So over the years, she appeared in most productions and built a large fan base. Now we know that we are in 1990s. The one who had a large fan base of a musician who has a large fan base is called Michael Jackson. Was called Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson was dead. Michael Jackson born in 1958 and born and died in 2009. So we have she built a large fan base of over. Michael Jackson was in the 1990s. Technology were still not developed compared to those years, but Michael Jackson had 4.8 billion fans in 60 billion fans, in 16 billion people. Michael Jackson has 4.8 billion fans.